A sneeze that goes away is a terrible thing. Halo. Halo? This isn't a gaming site. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, everybody. Adam Savage, and I am here in my cave this week before Thanksgiving, enjoying the little nip in the air in San Francisco. Always ends up feeling a little like winter. We don't have full seasons here. We have demi-seasons, but it's nice when you can feel them coming. And I am answering questions from tested patrons. And today's comes from Brandon Young Kemkes. I think I'm getting that right. Kemkes? Kemkes. They say, first of all, I'd like to thank you for making my little workshop feel a little less lonely. You're welcome. I appreciate that. I listen to a lot of things, radio and programs and stuff like that in this shop. And I understand what it is to have a regular source of entertainment that it feels like it's part of your shop. I really appreciate that we're that for you. Brandon says, I live in a very small community and don't have a lot of the collaboration that you get being on the tested team. What project would you suggest is ideal for attracting new makers to join in? Well, so right off the bat, without any of the preamble that you've put in, the best projects for people to join, to attract people to join in, are projects in which you're providing a structure and then they can provide stuff on top of that structure. So maybe it's a laser cut picture frame in which the structure of the window frame itself is given to everybody, but everyone's also given a wood burning kit to actively decorate and aestheticize the frame. So that's like the rough structure of the kind of thing that brings people into a project. But I think that you're asking about finding collaborators. You said, I don't have a lot of the collaboration that you get by being on the tested team. And so you're looking for projects that will help you find collaborators. And I must say, I'm not sure that's the right question. Because I'm not sure. If the goal is collaboration itself, then the project matters less, right? Because the goal isn't the project. But I suspect it's both. Like, you want to do projects that you're excited about, and you would love to find some collaborators in order to make the world a little less small, and in order to share information and exaltation with others. And in that case, what I'm going to say is you got to go find your people. Tested is effectively an offshoot of me finding my people. Right? How do you find your people? Well, what is the thing that's obsessing you? Is it making guitars? Well, I'm sure there's a guitar forum in maybe, if not your community, adjacent to your community. Craigslist has lots of online forums. They're not quite as big as they used to be, but that's a great place to find people local to you. A local forum, not even a local forum, but like, look, I frequent all sorts of different forums online. The Replica Props forum is one I go to every single day, and some of the makers on RPF are local to me, and most of them are not. But you can certainly put out a call to action for, is there anyone here who's nearby? I'd love to talk about projects that we're working on and see if we might work on something together. I Hate Mud forum, which is where I got a lot of my early information about my Land Cruiser. Tons of stuff that's both local and global. And in order to find people that are interested in the same weird crap that you are, yeah, you're just going to have to go out and keep putting yourself out there. If it's a really small community and you got a local paper, maybe you have a Saturday, like, you know what a stitch and bitch is? What a stitch and bitch is? That is like a quilting, I think that's a quilting term. And it's, everyone gets together with their project, and quilters each are all working on a quilt. And they all sit around a table working on the part that they're working on, but they're together. And they get to talk about stuff, and they get to learn from each other, compare their experiences. Quilters have had this down forever, for generations. Engineer your own stitch and bitch in whatever format or persuasion that you are obsessed with your makerspace. Is it Star Wars props? Well, I'm sure you can find some other people that make Star Wars props. And it might not even be people you expect. It might be people way older than you, way younger than you, different genders, entirely different lifestyles. But I hear the desire in you to expand the circle of people that you share the things you make with. And that is a laudable and a key part of human existence, right? Finding other people to compare notes with and share stories with and learn from their experience and give them the benefit of your experience. I'm not positive that I've given you a distinct answer to this question, Brandon, but I hope it's enough. Yeah, I'd love to hear more about what exactly you're interested in. Go ahead and submit it next time we are asking for questions, and maybe we'll move on to the next part of this conversation. But finding your Sangha, the people who think like you, who exult like you. They might not even think like you, but if you have a common area of interest, you have the beginning of a trajectory for a relationship. And that might be a friendship, it might be a cordially professional relationship, it might end up being a romantic relationship. Right? Two of my best friends met sharing mixtapes on a Craigslist music forum like 15 years ago. That's a great story. That is a terrific story. I love that story. In fact, many of their closest friends, who they still have, came out of that specific music forum. And that's a great story. So good luck, Brandon. Good luck. Yeah. It's an important thing to find your Sangha, to find the people that you can exalt with. And it's a real grace when you do find them. Thank you guys so much for submitting these awesome questions, tested patrons, and everybody else. I'll see you all next time. Have a great day. Stay safe.